welcome to my channel. As you can see, my hair is kind of greenish blue. Yeah. So you guys have been all over my YouTube channel, commenting about more story times, and I figured why the fuck not? You know, a lot's been happening lately. I have a lot of story times for you guys. But I'm just going to talk about one right now, one in particular, but I do want to introduce somebody real quick. Come here. This is my roommate Jessica, guys. You guys have met her in another video, but I finally got her to actually move in and shit, and we've been cleaning and getting this place back to the way it is. So she's sitting over there on the toilet because I'm using her phone to record, as you guys can tell from the quality difference of yesterday's video. So today's story time is going to be very, very interesting to me because, well, yeah, it's recently happened. The other day, it was like, what, how many days ago? Like 3 or 4? 5, 6?
Yeah, last week.
So it was last week, and I just got home from work. I got home around 11:30, 11:45, and work was really fun. I loved where I worked, but I quit recently, and so I'm looking for a new job, but I'm hoping that I can find one pretty soon. But what happened is the other day, I come home from work, and I had a chinchilla, as you guys know from my previous video. That chinchilla has actually passed. I think I said that yesterday in yesterday's video, but this story time is going to be interesting because it has a lot of different benefactors and shit like that. So I come home, I walk through the door, and I was chilling, like a chilling person, chilling fucking chills. And I sit down on the couch, and I was like, oh yeah, I got out my pack of cigarettes, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, I'm gonna relax, I just got off fucking work, fuck everything, let's fucking live. And, well, my roommate, this one, looks over, and she's like, hey guys, there's cops outside, which I don't get it, because, like, I don't fuck with cops, I don't do shit like that. I mean, one of my last story times was about cops, but we're not gonna talk about that. So I'm like, okay, chill, the cops are here, whatever, like, why the fuck are they here, I don't really care, whatever. So we turn off all the lights because we're like, we don't fuck with cops, we're just gonna pretend we're in bed, it's fucking midnight, if they wanna fuck with me, I'm asleep, fuck it. But then they come up, she burps a lot, but then they come upstairs and they knock on my door, and I'm just like, god fucking damn it. So I walk over to the door in my uniform still with my fucking apron on, and I open the door and I'm like, hi officers, how can I help you today? And they say the craziest thing to me. They're like, so we just got called here on account of a marijuana smell in the hallways. And I, being the sarcastic little dumb fuck that I am, took a big sniff of the hallway and was like, I don't smell any, officer. And they looked at each other and they looked at me and they're like, yeah, I don't smell any either. You know, I don't know why we would get that call. And I was just like, was it a call from here on the complex? And they're like, no, it's an anonymous call from outside of the complex. Which we think we figured out who fucking called, but we're not sure, so I'm not gonna go accusing people, even though I really wanna, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
No. And so we're sitting there and I'm just like, okay, fuck it, like whatever, like you guys, it's chill. And I realized then that they're about to come into my apartment, and I was just like, what the fuck ever, like fucking come in here, come on, like open the fucking door, like, bitch, let's go. But I'm wearing a pug onesie, by the way. Yeah, so we're sitting there and I was just like, whatever, and the officers were like, thank you for your time. They went downstairs and they left. And take in mind, I grew up in an area where a lot of houses get raided because of drugs, you know, and all this other bullshit. And so I'm just like, whatever, they have no warrant, they have nothing to fucking come to my apartment for in the first place. Well, they go downstairs and they pull out and they pull into another parking lot that's like literally one parking lot over, and I was just like, well, fuck. And then a K9 unit pulls up. And I kind of just said, fuck it, like they're about to fucking break down my door. Well, I'm walking to my room so I can like change to get into a comfy outfit for them to arrest me in, because why wouldn't they arrest me? They're gonna break down my fucking door. And I look over and my chinchilla is laying on the ground, and he had passed, you know, he was free roaming because I let him do it all the time. You know, he's very old and he was very sick, but he had passed, and that kind of threw me over the edge from the stress with the cops and then the chinchilla, and I burst into tears. You know, being the overdramatic little cunt that I am. And then, you know, my glorious roommate who was sitting in the room with me, whenever the cops were asking me about who in this apartment would have weed, I knew that there was one apartment downstairs that has no one in it. So I was like, oh, well, there's a downstairs apartment I think has some. Well, for some fucking reason, the cops took that as my downstairs neighbors, which, by the way, they don't. My downstairs neighbors are, like, the dopest. She's really cool. She's a really nice lady. But she was drunk, and she came back at my door, and she knocked on her, and I was crying. I was just like, I don't want to fucking deal with this shit. Like, fucking leave me alone. And she was like, did you tell them that I smoke pot? And I was just like, no, you know, because you don't. Like, you have children, the fuck. I was like, I said it was from downstairs, and she being drunk, and she's already come and talked to me and apologized, you know, and I apologized to her, but being drunk, she was just like, okay, well come walk with me to the cops over this other parking lot, and I was just like, nah, fuck that, like I ain't about that life. So I shut the door, and she came back from talking to the cops, and my roommate Jessica was sitting out on the balcony, and she goes, and she popped off something. I don't know what, but these two kind of got into a little yelling argument, and she came upstairs, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna fight her, like, let's go, bitch, and I was just like, okay, wait, not dealing with your shit, I'm crying, my chinchillas passed, I'm depressed, fuck off with your shit, the cops are fucking annoying me. And so she goes back downstairs and chills, you know. Obviously the next day she came and she talked to me, and we're doing great, like, nothing bad there. I love her to death, she's like one of the coolest people ever. And Jessica has a crush on her too, so that's cool.
Lesbian.
She's lesbian as fuck. Okay, moving on from that
Oh,
factor.
shit, hopefully they don't watch this.
And moving on from that factor, you know, the cops, they actually left, like, I mean left, like, all of them left. I thought when the canines got here, they were gonna come upstairs, put this bitch in a fucking, I don't know, BDSM tie-up shit. I don't get it. I don't get cops, like, why? But that is my story time for the day, guys. It's kind of unfinished because, well, nothing happened in the end. I kind of went to bed at like 5 in the morning because I couldn't fucking sleep. And yeah, I woke up the next day and we had to bury my chinchilla. It was pretty depressing, but shit happens. It's been a stressful few days. That was like the icing to my cake, though. I kind of gave up on everything for a little bit, so I put on a Peppers onesie and said, fuck everything, let's make YouTube videos. So that's why I'm here, guys, to share a story time with you. So if you guys have made it to the end of this video, you're a blessing. Follow me on Twitter, Miss Bree Fair. Follow me on Instagram, Miss Bree Fair. And I would say add me on Snapchat, but currently I do not have Snapchat unless she can figure out a way to get it on my new phone. Then add me on Snapchat. I'll have everything in a link. I'll have everything in the description box below, guys. I really do love you guys. You guys have been really interactive with me, and I love it so much. Let's see if we can hit 1,000 subscribers, guys. We're almost at 600, right? We can do it. We can do it. If I'm serious though, guys, if we ever hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I'll probably lose my mind. I'm super hyped because of how many subscribers we have and how many views my videos are getting, and I'm just like, wow, I'm just a little girl chilling in her bathroom making YouTube videos, and it might actually work with me. So guys, be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'm sorry for my crazy ramblings. No, I'm not. I kind of don't give a fuck. I love you guys so much. I'm going to be setting up a P.O. box shortly because I have had people ask, and I will be getting one, guys. Until then, you can always message me on Twitter or Instagram for more information about me. And guys, I love you guys. Let's keep the Panda Clan strong and moving on.
Bye.
Bye, guys.